The digital revolution has completely transformed how we buy shoes. Imagine walking into a store 20 years ago versus today, where 75% of customers have already researched their running shoes online before stepping foot inside.
That's such an eye opening shift in consumer behavior. How are traditional stores adapting to this massive change?
Well, here's what's fascinating. The successful retailers aren't just throwing up websites, they're creating entire digital ecosystems. If your products are buried on page 2 of search results, you might as well be invisible to those research savvy customers.
Hmm. That makes me think about all those amazing local running stores with decades of expertise, but maybe struggling with their online presence.
And that's where the data gets really interesting. Businesses that invest in targeted SEO and proper product optimization are seeing traffic increases of 30% or more within just months. But here's the key, it's not just about driving traffic.
So, what exactly separates the successful online retailers from those just existing online?
It comes down to understanding these incredibly specific search patterns. People aren't just typing running shoes anymore. They're searching for things like best trail running shoes for wide feet or neutral running shoes for marathon training.
Oh, wow, that's exactly how I shop. Last month, I spent hours researching stability versus neutral shoes before even considering a purchase.
And that behavior is precisely what's driving this transformation. The most successful retailers are creating this comprehensive content ecosystem, detailed fitting guides, size charts, and specific recommendations based on running style and foot type.
That must require such a massive investment in content creation. How are smaller stores managing all of this?
Well, here's where it gets clever. They're translating their in-store expertise into digital content. Think video tutorials, interactive fitting guides, and detailed comparison tools. But there's also this technical aspect called schema markup that's making a huge difference.
Could you break down what schema markup actually means for someone who's not tech savvy?
Think of it like giving search engines a detailed roadmap of your website's content. When implemented correctly, it creates those nice information boxes in search results with star ratings, prices, and availability. And get this, some retailers are seeing up to 30% higher click-through rates just from this one technical improvement,
That's exactly the kind of feature that catches my eye when I'm shopping online.
right? And here's another fascinating trend: the integration of local inventory with online search. Retailers are using sophisticated systems that show real-time stock levels and allow for local store pickup options.
So it's like creating this perfect bridge between digital research and physical shopping experience.
Exactly. And you know what's really interesting? The most successful retailers are using customer reviews in really strategic ways. Instead of just having a review section, they're weaving specific customer feedback about fit, performance, and durability throughout their product descriptions.
That's such a smart approach to building trust with potential customers.
And speaking of trust, here's where the future gets really interesting. Some retailers are experimenting with virtual fitting technology that can predict your ideal shoe size and style based on 3D scans of your feet combined with your running goals and history.
Well, that sounds amazing for convenience, but I imagine it's pretty expensive to implement.
That's where we're seeing some creative solutions emerge. Smaller retailers are focusing on becoming specialists in specific areas, like trail running or beginner fitness, and building their digital presence around those strengths rather than trying to compete on every front.
So it's really about finding your niche and serving it exceptionally well, both online and in store.
And that brings us back to our opening statistic. With 75% of customers doing their research online, the future belongs to retailers who can create this seamless bridge between digital and physical experiences. It's not just about selling shoes anymore, it's about being a trusted guide in every customer's running journey.
That really puts the whole transformation into perspective, doesn't it? The successful retailers are the ones thinking beyond just the transaction.
Exactly right. And as we look to the future, it's clear that the winners will be those who can maintain that delicate balance between digital innovation and personal expertise. Because at the end of the day, running shoes aren't just products, they're tools that help people achieve their goals.